Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Rusty Hydra, and this is Rust Console Edition. We're currently on my server, 9 to 5 Workers United, and I'm going to be going over a quick startup guide for the server, how to get your offline protections going, and how to use Zort bubbles if you're a VIP, that kind of stuff. So that's what this video is for. If you're watching this in the future and you're not watching it live, just skip forward to the parts that are relevant for you. But if you are new to the server, it'd probably be a good idea to watch most of this here. So one thing you definitely want to do is you definitely want to join the Discord. That's for sure. Let me see here. You definitely want to join the Discord. The Discord is like half of the server, so I would definitely do that. It's going to give you a lot more access to different things. The very first thing you're going to want to do when you join is you're going to want to link your gamer account. So you can see down there in the left-hand corner, XXHydraXX, that is my gamer tag. I'm going to put that into the console linking. Exactly how I see there with capitals and everything, and then I'm going to link my account. And then I'm going to, if you just give me 1 second here. Sorry, I'm just sending out the live stream link onto the server. Hey, and then break room, Hydra Live. There we go. Okay, so you log on to the server. Now, if you're a first-time user onto the server, what you're going to do is you're going to spawn in with this kit. Oh, no, wrong one. So you're going to spawn in with the sweater, you're going to spawn in with metal tools, mushrooms, and a torch, and you're also going to spawn in with 100 health. The VIP kit here on this server just includes a couple more pieces of clothing, so you can go into most of the lower tier monuments, I think up to blue card, and not worry about rads, so get back to your body quicker. Salvage tools, potatoes, so some better food. So you're going to spawn with one of those kits, and then you're going to make your way to one of the safe zones. All the safe zones have what's called kit machines now. So in this case, the large barn has one, outpost has one, fishing village has one, and bandit camp here has one as well. There it is. This one, just in case you guys are wondering, is over near the gambling wheel. So we're going to go to our kit machine, and you see we have a couple of different options. What's up, Chris? We have a couple of different options. So there's a couple of free ones. If you're a VIP, you can access this one. Here's your VIP starter kit. We can actually preview what's in them. So you get a backpack, some bone clothes, a bow, and some tools. This is a one-time kit that you can get a week. You can also get a VIP starter kit. So again, you can get one of these kits a week. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing, buddy?
What's the boss?
What's up, Killa? And then we have a PvP. Oh, I already showed you guys that one. And then there's a tier 1 PvP. If you guys want to buy that for extra scrap, it's the same cost as your shotgun here. And then there's also a tier 2 PvP, which is a little bit better. These are both limited to, so you can buy the tier 1s, you can buy 4 of them a week. and you can buy 2 of these tier 2s a week. So you and your duo can each get one, and then you have 2 of these if you want. There's also a horse starter, so you get yourself a saddle, a bunch of pickles, everything you need to start yourself a little horse base. Discord alarm. I'm going to show you guys that here in a second, how to get that all started up. But when you first join, you want to get this free starter base. So we're going to buy that.
Best
Successfully
server on
bought.
Rust, hands down.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. So this is everything that comes with your starter. It's enough to build 2x2. You can put your boxes down. It's got a locker. It's got a tier 1. It's got 3 sleeping bags. So you can get one outside. You can give one to a friend, whatever you want. Furnaces. Basically, it's a fast start. So you can get your base down. And again, you can get one of these per week. Now I'm going to give myself, what's up, Dr. Death? I'm going to give myself the other kit, the Discord alarm kit. Give kit to me. And then now I have the kit. So we're good to go. So now you want to find a place to go and build. So I've already started building over here. Actually, let me just get rid of that. During the week, by the way, you can just hit things that you've placed to break them. But
Oh,
let's
I like
go.
that. So much easier in that menu.
So now you've found a place to build, right? So let's just get myself down a little 2x2. Turn off flying. So now we've got our little 2x2 where we want it. Let me put down a TC. So in this server, twig by itself will decay really quickly. Anything in it. So we're going to do that. So now this won't decay. Nobody can do any damage to it. Not even I can do damage to it, which is why the hammer is on, and you can just break things throughout the week. And then on the weekend, it repairs as normal. So we've built our little base. Now, if you're a VIP, we might as well get this out of the way now. So VIP can be earned in one of 2 ways. You can either earn credits through playing on the server and participating in events, or you can also earn them by donating to the server. Every dollar you donate, you get 1,000 credits. So in order to get VIP, it's going to cost you 20,000 credits. If you play enough on the server in a month or 2, you can easily afford it, especially a duo. You can afford to have one person get VIP, so you guys can get your Zorp raid bubble. And yeah, otherwise you can just donate and you get VIP. There's a bunch of other perks that you get with VIP, like being able to link gifts and all that stuff in chat. You also get the better tools, you get better PvP stuff. Slightly better, not huge. It's not a huge thing, but and then you also get access to Zorps. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up the emote wheel, standing in the center of my base. We're going to pull up the emote wheel, and we're going to look for, can I build around here? And then the next thing we're going to do, which is 1 page over by hitting R1, is we're going to have to click yes. So we're going to go, can I build around here? We're going to wait on the left until it says, until we get our pop-up. And then once we get our pop-up, we're going to say yes. Now, as you can see, all the way around my base, I've made these nice and big, by the way, because the rule is going to be that everything that you build must fit inside your Zort bubble. So this is my Zort bubble. So now what I would want to do is I would want to go around and I would want to place all of my external TCs. Alright, so then that way I know that I'm inside, and this is the maximum size of base that you are allowed to build. This Zorp bubble will last for 3 days without you having to refresh it. And there's some caveats to it. So you do not want to leave this activated during the week. You want to activate this only during the week if you want to check and build your perimeter of the outside of your base. Otherwise, you want to have this turned off because right now everything inside this green bubble, or inside, as you can see, enter zone Hydra. But everything inside this zone bubble is now considered to be raidable and PvP is active. So somebody could come in here right now and shoot me, shoot my base and destroy it. So you only want this active during the week when you're trying to figure out the size of how big you can build. The second thing is as well is that during the weekend it doesn't matter because everything is PvP and raidable on the weekends, so it doesn't matter if it's green. You're going to be raidable. Only when you log off will you become unraidable. So when I log off, this whole ring right here will turn red, and then everything inside here will no longer be raidable, even during PvP weekend. So the main reason for this is if you're an RP kind of guy, or you're a new player, you don't really have a lot of experience in the game, and you don't want to participate in raiding, that's fine. If you're not going to do any raiding, then you shouldn't get raided. And if you're a big fan of only being online raided and only raiding online people, then you just look for the green rings, and then you can raid that person. And if your ring is green, then you can only be online as well. That's enough, boys. Thank you. And then finally, if you're brave enough, you can turn this on during the week, announce it in chat, in Discord chat, or you can also edit a note. So everybody has access to this, by the way. You can get a note, you can edit it. And we're going to say Zorp. And then as you can see over there on the right hand side, or left hand side, it says Zorp. So all players on the server have access to this, keep it PG. But you can announce to everybody that you're raidable, and then they can raid you during the week, which keeps things fun and interesting. So that's the 3 ways that you can use Zorp. Once you've put it up and you've already mapped out your perimeter, you've already got it how big you want it, then you can go over here to can I build around here? You're going to wait for that confirm thing, and this time you're going to say goodbye. And that's going to get rid of it. So now you cannot be raided during the week. So during the week, it allows you to be raided if you want to be, and on the weekend, it allows you to only be online raided. So that's how the Zorp works. Now I'm going to upgrade a little of this here real quick. Oops. Let's turn this off. Alright, so now I have my base. Let me just grab, actually I'm gonna, let me get myself a little bit of extra wood. And favorite. Oh shit. lock that real quick. Okay, so say this is my base. Now I want to set up my anti-raid system, and this is available for everybody. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that'll be good enough. Alright, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough. Now we'll go put up oh no, too close still. Actually, you know what? That's fine. It'll be fine for the demonstration. And we'll go over to this other one over here. So these are going to act as either externals, right, or gatehouses. I would definitely recommend gatehouses because they'll be closer to your base. You'll get the best amount of coverage, but they can also be externals if you want. So inside your base, we're going to place a battery down. This will be on the bottom floor of your base. Doesn't matter where, it doesn't need to be protected. It can go anywhere it will fit. You're going to place that on the bottom. You're then going to go up onto your roof. You're going to take a solar panel. You're going to face your solar panel to the south. Always to the south. You want an unobstructed south view. You're again going to go down to your battery. To your battery in. I'm going to take splitters, put them beside each other like so. And we're going to go from, and an electrical branch. So from the battery to the electrical branch, from the left side of the electrical branch to there, from there, from one splitter to the next. Configure this to be 4. Now we're going to take our seismic sensors and we're going to go to all of our gatehouses, somewhere relatively safe. Now the reason I only did 3 here is because on some builds you only have 3 external gatehouses, and on some you have 4. So if you have 4, you could obviously just do the next one. If not, then you're going to want to put one somewhere in your base by your TC. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our ore switches and we're going to place them on top. Like so. And then we're going to connect the outside ones to the inner one, just like we did down here. And now we got to set up our seismic sensors. So we're going to go from here into our sensor, and then from the seismic sensor power out, we're going to the ore switch. And we're going to do the same thing with the rest of them. So come over here. We'll do this one. And that's why you want to have this on the ground floor so your wires can easily reach. Hook up 2 to each one of these 3-way splitters. Do, do, do. And the last one, which I believe is off this way. There we go. Now we're going to put down our transmitter. Again, this can go anywhere. That doesn't need to be protected. And then we're going to put down a timer. So from and a timer. So from the right side here, we're going to go power out into the timer. From the timer, we're going to go into broadcaster. And then from our OR switches into the power on the timer. There are a few things that you can set this timer to. Alerts you're going to get. The longer the timer, the less alerts you're going to get. So typically you want to have this at maybe 60 seconds. So then that way every minute, so long as they're continuing to shoot rockets, every minute the thing will go off. Or you can have anywhere up to 5 minutes. If you have it really low and you have it, say, set to, I think the minimum is like 30 seconds, then every 30 seconds you're going to receive a notification that you're being rated. So for testing purposes, I'm actually going to set it to 30. Oops, 30. So now we're all set up. Now what we need to do is, for those of you who are following along, and we need to go online to our offline alarms / ZORP tab. We're then going to go down to alarm frequencies, and we're going to get ourselves a unique frequency band. So I'm going to type in / raid link. I'm going to choose server 9 to 5 Workers United number 1. And then it's going to give me a frequency. So in my case, it's 8,784. So 8,000.
This looks too confusing. Face with tears of joy.
784. I'll show you a much simpler version here in just a minute. But this is to protect, decent sized bases. So 8784, we're going to set that frequency. Now it's all set up. So now if any rockets or anything goes off near my base,
It's Clays underscore the underscore Blaze BTW.
What's up, Clays? Rocket launcher. Okay, so all of my sensors are set up. My battery is should be charged or charging. Yeah, it's almost fully charged already. It only requires, like I said, one solar panel and a small battery. Now, as soon as this detects it, also everybody who is online and following this, if you go to raid alarms in the offline Zorp thing, you're going to see the raid alarm pop up. Now, it won't ding for you guys, but it will ding for me because it ats me. It ats Hydra. So let's do this. So now this thing is going, it's transmitting, and within about a minute, I should get a notification here on Discord and raid alarms that I'm being raided. At least it was working earlier, so. There we go. Raid alert. Your base is under siege on server number 1. Now they can keep shooting rockets. Now they can keep shooting rockets and nothing will happen. It won't notify you again. But now that the 30 seconds is up, the very next rocket that they send will activate it again. And then I will get another raid alarm on welcome on the raid alarms channel. So if you don't have VIP, you haven't earned enough credits yet, you haven't donated yet, but you still want to be able to hop online and protect your base whenever you're being raided on the weekend, this is for you. This is your free version. All right. And then if you guys want, I can show you really quickly a much simpler version. That was simply just to show you guys how to do it for an actual base, but a much simpler version. Where is it? Where's the timer? I know I forgot a timer. There it is. So, the much simpler version. You have your battery hooked up to your solar panel. Put your broadcaster right next to it. One electrical branch. A timer. And a seismic sensor. From the battery into your electrical branch, left side, into your transmitter, your broadcaster, and then right side into here. This is the exact same thing, but with only one seismic sensor, and it can go right in the very center of your base, and it will work. This is all that you need. You don't even have to do any configuration values or nothing. So this is all you need. right? This will work. You just set your time to be, at least I would say 60 seconds. You know, um, 60 seconds. That's all you need. It'll broadcast once you set the right frequency. But if you're in a bit of a bigger base, then you just need 3 splitters, 3 OR switches to combine all of those sensors together. So basically, that is. Do, do, do. Yeah, we'll do it that way instead.
I screen recorded the simple version.
This video will also be watchable in the future as well. Excuse me. There you go. Now it's all set up. You don't even have to configure that branch. Oh, apparently I can destroy that. Oh yeah, there you go.
Also taking screenshots of stuff too.
So here's the simple version. Sorry. And then I gotta rehook this one back up. Here's the bigger base. Now, if your frequency does happen to get found out by someone else,
So confused, might need your help, lol.
it's really not easy, not hard, man. power from the battery to an electrical branch, from the left side to a timer, from the timer to the broadcaster. On the right side into one splitter that splits into two other splitters that then power the sensors, and then the sensors get combined into OR switches. Those OR switches get combined with another OR switch, and then that triggers our timer. Any questions you guys have? Let's hear them now.
What's the coverage of the sensors?
I believe they're 30 meters. So by having them
seems easily enough, grinning face with big eyes.
So with them being that spread out, that would pretty much cover the entire compound, I believe. And that's also why they don't have to be too protected, because it goes off, it does what it's supposed to by the time that you're even supposed to get here. So that's why you want to have them out on your perimeters, because that's where the rockets are going to start first. All right, so if you can have 4 all the way surrounding your base, or even 3 in a triangle, then you're much better off. But let me, I'll grab a Zorp.
So I don't need to make any more than 4 for my base.
You shouldn't need more than 4 for anybody's base, especially if your base is going to be within the size of the Zorp. Alright, so these could be a little bit farther out. Again, they're a little bit close due to how far away I did this. But if you go and you look at some of the other bases, and I was to put the same Zorp bubble around it, like say these ones over here, my Zorp bubble.
I might have to go on a build server or something to practice.
The Zorp bubble just covers this area. Right, so everything inside this area would be fair game. They actually have one extra set of China walls now that I'm looking at it. But anyway, so everything should fit just inside this. So that's why I left them all nice and big. So if you have one here, and you have one here, and you have one here, right, and you have one here. Now it's going to come in handy the most if you don't have the anti-raid bubble. For one, it's going to come in handy. And for 2, if you do have the raid bubble up, as you can see, everything's PvP enabled for me right now. So if I was raiding somebody else, or I was doing a monument or something like that out on the weekend, this will notify me if I'm being raided, and then I can kill respawn back at my base, and then I can defend my base. Right, because my base is way more important than whatever I have out there. Right, so it's a nice big radius. And it's also intentionally large because they can't overlap. So if people are starting to build too close together, like these guys are fine, I've measured them out, they're over a grid. But if these guys were too close together, then the raid bubbles would try and overlap, and then they would kind of get screwed. So that's why they're big. You have lots of open space. You can build all the farms and heli towers and everything else you want, but you're stuck inside this bubble. This will be now max build size. But yeah, so that's how the Zorp bubble works. And then again, if I want to get rid of it, I do can I build here. I'm going to wait for the confirmation, and then I'm going to say goodbye. And when I say goodbye, the Zorp bubble disappears. So that way I'm not going to get raided throughout the week. So yeah, go get yourself your starter kit. Go get yourself your anti-raid kit. Build yourself a little base. Throw up your bubble. Check your surroundings. Build your base. Build some external TCs around the edge of your building perimeter. And then when you get a chance, lay down one of these things. So I'll leave this here for a second, let you guys watch.
Wait, what was the goodbye stuff? I missed it.
The goodbye stuff? Oh, you want to grab things from the kit vending machines. So, like, if we go right here, there's a kit machine, and it's in all of the safe zones.
The emotes you were doing.
Oh,
You're
so
fucking awesome, Hydra.
so goodbye will get rid of your bubble if you put it up. So during the week, like right now,
Okay.
it's PvE. Hold on. Who do I? Somebody let me come to your base for a second. Anybody okay with that? Tell me your
You can go to my base, Rabbit.
Brabbit. Thank you, buddy. Where are you, Brabbit? Oh, you're not even online. I need someone who's online and watching. Actually, Rabbit, where is your base?
I'm not on but R22. Come to mine to make sure you're doing this right now. Are these too far apart? I wonder if my compound is gonna be covered, lol.
So if anybody else has any questions or anything else like that, please let me know. Also, you can hear Cargo out there. He's just on his way out, I believe. But all of the events have now been re-put on timers. So every 15 minutes there will be a new event. 15 minutes after every hour will be an airdrop. 30 minutes after every hour will be Halloween. 45 minutes after every Halloween or whatever holiday event I have going at the time. Next month it'll be Christmas. 45 minutes after every hour is Chinook. And then on the hour mark, but on opposite hours of each other, is Cargo and Heli, and they come out every 2 hours. So right now, I believe every even hour is Cargo, and every odd hour is Attack Heli. Yeah. So that's the tutorial. If you guys have any questions at all,
Locked crates go to military tunnels again.
Lock crates go to military tunnels again. Yes, they will. I'm just trying to figure out how to initiate this new crate system um, uh, on the new bot. So this new bot is a little bit more confusing than the last one. I'm starting to get a hang of it, but most stuff is done. So that's actually one of the things I'm working on next is getting the crates done. And then once the crates are done, I'm going to do the casino, and then I'm going to do the store. So, but the store and everything, and the credits for the new bot and everything won't be available until next wipe. So whoever has credits now on the old bot can use them and get rid of them before we switch over.
Zorp raiding on weekdays will be a thing, if you have it up correct.
Yes. So there are three main reasons to use the Zorp. The first one is that you don't want to participate in raiding at all, right? Turn on your Zorp on Friday during the PvE time, log out, and then don't log on over the weekend. During the weekend, if your zone is green at all, if your zone is green at all, then you're fair game. So if you are online at all on the weekend, and somebody catches you with your green zone up, then it's fair game. I currently have the zone timer to be 15 minutes, so 15 minutes after you log out, it will be no go. But that'll also mean that if you are being raided and you have your Zorp up, I ask that you stay until the raid is over. Essentially, like, fight it out. That's the whole point of being online. If you can't stay online for the rest of the raid, please get rid of the Zorp bubble so I don't have to come in and do it. If you log out because you see somebody's coming to raid you, then whoever's raiding, if you can send me proof that you started raiding while the Zorb bubble was green, so you've destroyed a wall or something. You have to show me some sort of proof that you were raiding while the Zorb bubble was green. Then I will delete the Zorb bubble so they can't protect their base with it. So, yeah, if your Zorb bubble is green at all, right, then your base is vulnerable. So, it's it's just one extra layer of protection that you didn't have before. But if you log on to your base just to double check it or something silly, and then you log out, and then somebody notices and they come and raid you, well, that's tough. If it turns out that a bunch of people are just waiting for people to log out and they're running over to their base and starting to raid, then I will shorten that time down until it becomes fair game. But if you do want to be raided throughout the week, which is the third option, you want to make things a little bit more difficult, then you turn on your Zorp and then you announce it to the whole chat and let everybody know that your base is raidable. And then only if I could see that you've written a message there will raiding on your base be allowed. Because I don't want somebody coming trying to figure out how big their thing is, having a green zone, and then being raided or griefed while they're just trying to mark out their territory. So during the week it's a no-go, but on the weekend there's no excuses if it's green. And if a bubble ever does prevent you from doing your raid, then again, just send me a screenshot and I will come and fix it for you. So yeah, any more questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, please don't hesitate to message me on Discord. Again, I'm XXHydraXX. You can at me. You can do anything like that to get my attention, and I will respond as soon as possible. Yeah, that's basically it for the startup tutorial and how to get your raid alarms and your offline raid protections going for the weekend. All right. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.